Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Dalilah Najihah binti SUBAHER.
My name is NORAINI binti Ali.
My name is SITI NURBALQIS binti Mumaiza.
My name is NABILAH binti BORHAN.
And my name is AQILAH AKMAL from MBA 118 5G. Today, me and my group members will present on a reflective writing report entitled Neuralink Launch Event. Neuralink launch event was take place on Tuesday, 16 July 2020. The event took place at 8 p.m. in Eastern Time. This event used a YouTube channel as a platform to hold their event, which will be a live stream at Neuralink's YouTube channel, so that it could be watched by the people from all over the world. This event is organized by the Neuralink's founder, which is Elon Musk. He is the one who will explain more about the Neuralink's brain-computer interface during the event. Neuralink Corporation is an American neurotechnology company that has been founded by Elon Musk and held by the team members of BMIs. The headquarters for Neuralink is in San Francisco. It was founded in July 2016 and their first released invention was in March 2017. Next, the objective of the event. The event aims to share the brain-computer interface of Neuralink with the world. In order to be able to monitor telephones or machines, the event started to introduce devices in paralyzed humans. Based on Elon Musk, he said that the main reason to present this is to requirement, demanding that people go to work there. Next, during a question and answer session, Elon revealed the result that the Neuralink's team members did not realize that the chip could be tested on animals such as pigs, which are same with the monkeys, will be able to control a computer with its brain. This showed that the chip can work on the nerve of brain of animals too, with the help of robots. Lastly, Elon also said it would not be suddenly that Neuralink has these neural layers and start taking over the brains of individuals. And he aims to form a synthetic intelligence symbiosis. Next, the reason of choosing this event video is because Neuralink is an innovative organization in neurology aimed at upgrading the most complex organ in nature and human brain. It aims to insert small devices in a surgical way deep inside the brain to deliver the possibility of treating brain injuries. Moreover, we choose this video because it is a platform for the new generation, especially for university graduates to learn more about the latest technology like Neuralink, as it can be expanded to the whole world as well as give benefit to the people in the future. We also could know how the Neuralink chip can be operate without harming the brain and connecting it with the human brain. Other than that, we also can get updated about upcoming technology like Neuralink brain chip. By watching this video, lastly, this video gave us an inspiration and high knowledge about the new technology, and this is the reason why we choose the video as our assignment purpose.
Now I will explain about the tentative program of Neuralink launch event. This event was started with opening video event of Neuralink for 2 minutes 34 seconds. Next, introduction speech by Elon Musk as the founder of Neuralink for 17 minutes. After the Elon Musk give the speech, this event is continued with speech by MOHD who explained about the BMI for 15 minutes. After that, for about 6 minutes, speech by McDougall as the new slogan entitled Priority. Next, speech by Vanessa Tolosa as the neural interface for 7 minutes. Continue with speech by DJ Seo as Director Implant System entitled Electronic Customer and Chip. After that, for about 17 minutes, this event is continued with speech by Philip Sabes as the senior scientist on how brain can be functioned. In the end of this event, Q&A session from the audience for 27 minutes. Now I will explain about the flow opening for this event. Opening event is started with video presentation. Neuralink team members show on how they made the experimental on how they produced the Neuralink brain chip. Based on the video, Neuralink is very related with nerves that called neurotransmitter. For the information, Neuralink is a very tiny and need robot help to implant in the brain. Now I move further to the profile VIP of this event. The founder of Neuralink is Elon Reeve Musk. He has 3 citizens, which is Africa, Canada, and America. He studied in University Queen and University Pennsylvania. He ever being as the founder, CEO, and chief designer of SpaceX. Next is president of the Neuralink, which is Max Hodux. He stayed in 3 different countries, which is San Francisco, California, and US. He studied in Duke University, and he ever been as the founder and CEO of Stratos. Next is Dr. Matthew McDougall. He is the new surgeon of Neuralink. He studied in Caltech of Biology and in Stanford University. He had license and certificate in MD, Medical Board of California. The director of neural interface of Neuralink, which is Vanessa Tolosa. She studied in University California in Doctor of Philosophy, which is PhD. She ever been experienced as the volunteer of research director for 6 months. She also have ever been got honors reward. The second last, which is DJ So as the director implant system of Neuralink. He had experience in Europe for 5 years. He studied in Yonsei University in Bachelor of Arts. He also have the license and certificate. Last but not least, which is Philip Sabes as the senior scientist of the Neuralink. He earned the title as the professor. He studied in PhD in brains and cognitive science.
Summary of officiating speech by VIPs. First, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the founder of Neuralink. Elon was the one who gave an idea for the development of Neuralink's brain chip. He explained that the brain chip can treat any brain disorders like Alzheimer, heart disease, or any sorts of brain disease. Elon stated that the basic principle for Neuralink is neurons represent information in the rate statistic and precise timing of spikes. The aim for Neuralink is to record and selectively stimulate as many neurons as possible across diverse brain areas. Second, Max Hodak. Max Hodak is the president of Neuralink. Max explained about BMI, which is brain-machine interfaces that includes a brain and a machine. He mentioned that their teams want to build a brain machine that are completely wireless and would last for a long period of time. Max also explained about the N1 implant. N1 implant is a Bluetooth radio that links to an inductive coil behind the ears to connect wirelessly through the skin. It just can be controlled by iPhone's app. Third, Dr. Matthew Medogo. Dr. Matthew Medogo is the head neurosurgeon of Neuralink. Dr. Matt is very concerned about the safety, especially injuries that involve nerve, and had experience in treating multiple diseases involving brains like autism and schizophrenia. According to Dr. Matt, the size of brain chip is so thin, tiny, and much smaller than width of human hair, which can be seen with our naked eyes. To implant the brain chip need the help from a robot, so their team developed a robotic inserter that can insert hundreds of individual threads. Fourth, Vanessa Tolosa. Vanessa Tolosa is the director of Neuralink Interfaces Group at Neuralink. Vanessa explained the technology that are used behind the brain chip with thousands of channels that are capable of single spike resolution. According to Vanessa, the device must be long-lasting in the body, compact and lightweight that will minimize the brain's immune response. She also mentioned that they have an incredible teams that have been able to build polymer probes with high channel counts. They microfabricate the probes and substrate into one monolithic thin firm substrate component. Fifth, DJ Seo. DJ Seo is the director of implant system in Neuralink. He focused on developing chips and systems to record electroneural signals from the brain. DJ also explained on 3 important key innovations that includes analog pixels, on-chip spike detection, and stimulate each channel. 6. Philip Sebas. Philip Sebas is the senior scientist of Neuralink. He explained more on what can be done with those signals and devices to communicate with the brain. Philip also explained on the cognitive functions like movement, somatosensation, vision, and spatial maps. Profile of official sponsorship. Sponsorship for Neuralink launch event is Neuralink itself. Neuralink is an American company that creates implantable brain-machine interfaces in neurotechnology. Neuralink is a private company. The founder and owner of Neuralink is Elon Musk. It was founded in July 2016. Neuralink was included in industries of brain-computer interface neuroprosthetics. Promotional medium. Neuralink used Twitter as their promotional medium to inform others regarding the launch event that might be held via live stream on Neuralink's YouTube channel. At the same time, Neuralink also had their Instagram account to share all their events and post up-to-date photos and videos on Neuralink about their inventions.
Now I'm going to present the main content. The first speaker is Elon Musk. He stated that the brain-machine interface can solve brain illness, whether it's accident or congenital, such as cancer patient, Alzheimer. State the function such as understand and treat brain disorder, preserve ancient pain, and create a well-aligned future. Elon Musk stated that system design in version 1 is capable on order 10,000 electrodes. So each chip is 4 ml is capable of 1,000 electrodes. He stated that the important thing to bear in mind is the good purpose, which is cure disease, and ultimately to help secure humanity's future and civilization relative to artificial intelligence. The second speaker is Max Hodak. He said that the brain-machine interface is receive energy from outside world and impart through the sense like vision and audition and impact energy back into the world. Also state that the Neuralink team want to build a completely wireless and it have to be for a long time period. It has practical bandwidth and usable at home. Max Hodak state that N1 sensor is the central component that missing an outer mode and its 8 mm diameter. The sensor has 1024 electrodes to record through every channel and controlled by using apps. The third speaker is Dr. Matthew McDougall. To make the device safe, Dr. Matthew stated that the team made a very small thread to place less tissue than the traditional method. He mentioned that the Neuralink brain chip thread is very thin that they cannot be seen by naked eyes and need a robot help to implant the brain chip. The brain chip is very thin. This allows surgeon to aim between the blood vessels that cover the surface of the brain. Dr. Matthew McDougall stated that the robot will inject thousands of separate electrodes into the cortex in less than an hour. The fourth speaker is Vanessa Tolosa. She stated that the brain-machine interface is a multi-layered network of neurons and connect neurons to each other. She stated that a fully implantable neural interface with thousands of channels are capable of a single spike resolution. Vanessa said that the current design have 3 metal layer process that result in a 5 micron thick and 40 micron wide probe. She stated standard process require exposed to high temperature, typically over 700 degrees Celsius. The fifth speaker is DJ Seo. He stated that a neural signal are recorded from electrode and extract the information that the team need, like amplify, filter and digitalize those neural signal and use digital logic to process and send out the bits that needed for brain-machine interface. He stated that there are 3 key innovations, which are analog pixel, on-chip spike detection, and stimulation on every channel. He stated that there is 16:1 ratio of the electrode to stimulation engine, so they cannot stimulate every channel simultaneously, but can within each stem, usually in milliseconds, and also can stimulate any combination of 64 channels at the same time. The last speaker is Philip Sebels. He stated that the way brain represent information encoding method presentation in the brain is the thing that can learn to decode. Philip told that closed-loop therapies is combination of decoding signal and stimulating can treat a variety of neurological disorder such as Parkinson's disease. Philip said that neuroscience show a wide variety of information content is readily available in brain. For example, some signal encode such as speech and language, mood, pain, hunger, and thirsty. Also, lastly, memory. Now I'm going to present the closing flow of Neuralink launch event. After the last presentation, Elon Musk called his team members to stand on the stage to proceed with question and answer session so that the audience know better about the brain.
Let's take a look at range of the events. Firstly, introduce new technology. Elon Musk revealed some of the technology that have been developing to the public for the first time. The aim is to start implanting devices in paralyzed people so that they are able to operate phones or machines. Secondly, live to stream. A live stream of the launch event was hosted by the company's YouTube channel, allowing fans from all over the world to watch the event. Lastly, social media followers. Every tweet that Neuralink and Elon Musk post will receive much feedback and get a lot of attention from public. Now, let's move to the weaknesses of the events. Firstly, lack of demonstration. They do not show a demonstration video about the technology that has been tested in animals. Thus, Neuralink launch event also did not provide detailed information about this technology to human trials yet. Lastly, unclear voice. During the presentation, one of the team members was unable to maintain smooth voice, which is the host of the event. Recommendation for future events. First, live Q&A on social media. A live video does not just stream on YouTube but also in other social media such as Facebook, so people who are watching through online could ask questions at the live chat or comments. Second, background music. During the transition in the presentation, which is when the speaker is going to pass the mic to another speaker to present, they could have a piece of music to welcome next presenter. Third, medical aids and emergency service. When someone gets into accidents, they will require rapid treatment to keep things from worsening. Ensuring there is medical aid in the event will help make the event a better place for all. Lastly, interview talk show. Neuralink technology is a unique thing that has made many media interested in making story and headline about the technology. Therefore, it would be a good idea to make interview talk show about Neuralink. So that's all for us. Thank you for lending your ears to hear our presentation. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.